Hey everyone, this is Dylan, and today we're going to be doing a Lionsgate Limited haul for you guys. So, Lionsgate Limited is actually a very recent thing. I'm not quite sure when it first popped up, but the first time it kind of hit my radar was probably a couple months ago. And I was like, okay, interesting. Let's kind of see where this goes. The first release that really kind of clued me into it, or keyed me into it, I guess, is the Your Next 4K release that they did. And I was like, okay, that's kind of interesting. And then over the past couple of months, they've been releasing more and more stuff. And I finally decided to do an order. And I'll let you know, it's not cheap. And I don't think that they're gonna get any cheaper. So that kind of sucks. And as far as anybody knows, these are the only way that you can get some of these movies in 4K or on Blu-ray or anything like that, unless you're willing to import. And then even with importing, things are a little up in the air for the people that live in the United States with tariffs, all that junk. So I was like, you know what? Let's just make an order. Let's do it. You get free shipping if you spend, I think, over like $100. And so that's what I ended up doing. Yeah, it pained me. But I was looking on their website because they did announce something recently, and I was like, let's see. And then they had an out of print page, and that kind of was like, I need to order these because who knows when these things are going to go out of print. So let's get into what I picked up. So the first one I picked up is a movie that I've seen one time, but I loved it enough to put it on my top 4 Letterboxd movies. It has sadly fallen off from a different movie that I put on there, American Psycho, but maybe if I watch this again, it might knock something else off. But this is May, and this is from the Vestron Video Collector Series, and this is only a Blu-ray. This was the first Blu-ray only title that they released on the site. It does come with a digital copy if you are into digital copies. It is one of those weird ones that you can only redeem on Fandango at Home, which kind of sucks. Formerly Voodoo, but they do have the Lionsgate Limited on like everywhere pretty much. And so I am really excited to have this. I really did like this movie, and was only available on DVD. That's where I have it. And I think that they just came out with like a second site in the UK, but again, tariffs and importing stuff might not be the best thing. It also does seem like the Vestron Video Collector's Editions are maybe now going to be a Lionsgate Limited thing. This was like $25, which kind of not great, but I do like this movie a lot, so I wanted to pick this up. Now, the big thing that they are really into at Lionsgate Limited is Steelbooks. I'm not a Steelbook collector. Like, if something has a Steelbook and is cheap enough, I'll buy the Steelbook, but I'm not like, I need every single thing in Steelbook. So it pains me to pay Steelbook prices when I'm not a Steelbook collector. But that being said, as of right now, and as far as anybody knows, these are the only way we're going to be able to get these movies in 4K. So I was like, I'll just bite the bullet and do it. And I don't want them to accidentally, I don't want to not order them and then them go out of print. And then whenever I find out that, then I'm like, wow, I really wish I would have got those. So this first one I picked up is the Basic Instinct unrated edition on 4K Steelbook. And I thought for sure that Basic Instinct had already been on 4K before, because they do have a couple titles in their lineup. They don't really have a lot. It's maybe like 15 to 20 titles. And some of them have already been released on 4K, and so I'm like, I don't need those. Mostly because they are Steelbooks, and I'm not a Steelbook collector. Basic Instinct is one of the ones that was not released on 4K. So it does come with a slip cover, which is very interesting. It's something that's definitely not common with the Steelbooks that when I used to buy Steelbooks. So we have this slipcover. It does have a nice little Lionsgate limited thing here, and then, well, I'll get to that in a second. So here is the Steelbook. They did come very nicely packaged. I did hear that if you buy like the Blu-ray of May or anything else, and you buy one, it will come in like a flimsy envelope, based off of what people have said. But if you buy a Steelbook, it will come in a box, and so that's what I ended up doing. These also come with digital copies, so that is really nice. And this is what the inside looks like. And so not only are the Steelbooks exclusive and I guess limited, they also come with features, special features that I guess have never been around. And so every release, minus May, because May I think is the whole thing is exclusive, but every release has this little section right here for Lionsgate limited extras. So for this Basic Instinct, they have Basic Instinct Sex, Death, and Stone featurette, an unending story scoring Basic Instinct featurette, and the 2021 4K trailer. So this one doesn't have like the best, but some of the ones that we were getting to do have some pretty good exclusive features. So the next one we have, which is kind of what started my whole thing with Lionsgate Limited, is You're Next. So really happy to have gotten this one. I've watched it, I believe, one time, but I remember liking it, so I definitely want to check it out again, and I was like, why not get it on 4K? I want to say that Basic Instinct was like $32.99. Something like that. Outrageous, I know. Your Next was even more expensive. It was $39.99. And I guess that's because this is kind of... So the only place you can get Your Next on 4K is in the UK. And it does come with significant amount of features. So this Lionsgate Limited 4K only features. It comes with the 2024 audio commentary from director Adam Wingard and writer Simon Barrett. Children of the 80s interview with Adam Wingard and Simon Barrett. Most of us, I'm not going to list off every single one. I believe these are the features from the Second Sight release. So here is the Steelbook. Very nice. I like this cover because this cover is mostly transparent, so it definitely adds to the Steelbook. As for Basic Instinct, is only transparent on like the front, so it doesn't add to the Steelbook as much. This one also comes with the digital copy, and this is the inside, the blender. So that is pretty cool. I definitely look forward to checking this out. Oh, I just noticed this. It has, maybe they're planning for more pressings. So this has a thing that says a first pressing right there. I didn't notice it on the Basic Instinct. But I will check right now and see if it also has that. So this Basic Instinct one does not. So I don't know. Actually, it is the ever most faint. You can kind of see it in the camera, but it does say first pressing on that. That's weird that they put it on there, but it's not super visible. And then the last one that I picked up is also a Steelbook 4K, and I believe this might be the worldwide release of the 4K of it. I don't think this has been on 4K anywhere else. Maybe it has. I'm just not as in tune with it. But this is the Crazies. And this is the, I believe, 2010 remake of the Crazies. And I remember really liking this when I watched it. It's got Timothy Olyphant on it. And, yeah, I just remember really liking it. So this has a couple new features as well, including a 2025 audio commentary with the director, establishing a shot with the director, sculpting the horror of the Crazies, an alternate ending, which I am not sure if has ever been released, and then the storyboard to screen car wash. And I did have this on Blu-ray, so this is an upgrade to my collection. You can kind of see the, oh, let me put this back so you can kind of see the Steelbook through it. This one's also a very nice one, but like most of the front isn't covered up. And then this is the Steelbook. This one also says first pressing right there. So this is what it looks like. And who knows how many things are in there first pressing. It could be like 10,000 for all we know. And this does come with a digital copy, and this is what the inside looks like. So those are the items that I picked up from Lionsgate Limited. If you buy exactly those, you can get free shipping. You can also, I believe they are on the shop app, which if you've been buying any kind of limited edition stuff from like Scream Factory, Vinegar Syndrome, all that, they really want you to use that shop checkout thing. So you can potentially, if you have some cash back saved up on that, you can go on there and buy these from Lionsgate Limited on the app and use some of your cash back, so it's not as much. But that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments down below if you've picked up anything from Lionsgate Limited yet, or if there's anything that you want to pick up. I know that there's a couple things that they did announce that maybe I should have waited for, but I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it, because you never know when something's gonna go out of print. And seeing that out of print page on their website made me be like, oh, well, maybe I should pick these up, because as far as I know, this hasn't been around for very long. So anyway, that is it. Thank you guys for watching. And remember, if you're not already subscribed and you'd like to be, please hit that subscribe button down below and give this video a like if you liked it. Thank you guys for watching and have a great day. Bye.